I can't live with you being depressed. I'm not coming back, so please sign the divorce papers.
But how dare you leaving me so suddenly? What are you thinking?
You're fired. I don't need you anymore.
I'm sorry for being sick, but it's too sudden.
You were spoiled. It's just a clinical depression. It's not even a reason you can't continue working.
It's not an easy problem.
I can't live with an unemployed sick husband. I really hope to move on right now.
You're kidding me, right?
You are just a guy acting like the heroine of the tragedy. That's gross.
Stop kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding.
I'm going back to work as soon as possible for my family. Evan is only 3 years old, so it won't take so long.
But you haven't decided when you're going back to work, right? Then I can't trust you.
So, what about Evan? If we get divorced, the biggest victim will be our kid.
So what?
Can we discuss about what to do with him? Our sudden decision makes him just sad.
If you insist, then I don't want him either, so you can take care of him.
Are you crazy? He is our child.
If I want to remarry in the future, an existing child will be a disadvantage. Don't you understand? That's why I can't take him in charge. Please take care of him instead.
A mother is not supposed to say such things.
He's not even old enough to remember who I am. And in a few days, he'll forget all about me.
Sorry?
You don't even understand whose fault it is that you're in this mess in the first place, you know?
So, you mean it's all my fault?
So?
It doesn't make sense to me.
A victim, although you cheated me? I'm a victim.
No, I didn't cheat you.
I heard you were the son of a landowner. So I asked my friend to introduce me to him, and then we got married. I can't believe that it turned out you makes only $60,000 a year and has a low income. You cheated me.
What are you talking about?
After we got married, you told me that you have an older brother, and you told me he will inherit. That's not what I expected.
Hey, I don't think we talked about my family's property before we got married.
I heard it from my friend. There's a guy whose parents are landowners.
What? So you got married to me for the property, you mean?
What else could be the reason? Marrying to a low-income game creator for nothing? Who would do that?
How dare you?
I expected the income would be at least $15,000 a year. At least $15,000 a year in total of the rent and your salary. But apparently, I drew the short end of the stick.
That's an assumption you made on your own, right?
Your parents are successful in the real estate business and own 50 buildings. That's what I heard. I couldn't help believing it.
I didn't tell you anything about my parents' real estate business either, did I? It was your mistake to believe the rumor.
It's your fault. You didn't even talk about it.
I left the family business to my brother because I wanted to focus on my work. So I haven't been involved in the property at all.
If I knew that, I wouldn't have married to a creepy nerd like you.
What did you say?
If you have no property, you're nothing but trash.
Can you stop saying like that? I have too much on my mind and can't stand your words right now.
I see. Then,
can't we at least talk about Evan? We can't make him feel sad.
Then why don't you do your best not to make him sad?
Can't you imagine how painful for him it would be if his mother suddenly disappeared?
That's none of my business. I'm going to get a boyfriend and enjoy my second life.
Oh no.
Well then, let me know when you finish the paperwork for divorce. Bye then.
My name is Mike, and I am a company employee in California, and I will be 35 years old this year. My parents were famous landowners, but my brother was planning to take over the family business. I was free to choose my profession, so I went into the game industry, which I had longed to do. I was enjoying my work every day, but I had a hard time doing hard work. I was recently diagnosed with depression and am currently on leave. I met Georgia, who is 6 years younger than me. We met through a mutual friend. She apparently liked me and we started dating. We have opposite personalities. I am an introverted person, and I was attracted to her outgoing personality. I gradually became to consider a marriage, and 5 years ago, I proposed to her. And we ended up getting married. And we had a child. I thought we would have a bright future ahead of us. However, in addition to my own illness, Georgia asked me for getting divorced. I felt like I have been plunged into unhappiness all at once. Also, Georgia did not seem to take it seriously about Evan at all. My affection for her had totally gone. After these text messages, I decided to get a divorce. I had set up a lawyer and it was in process. I was shocked to figure out the truth by text messages from her.
You should divorce me as soon as possible. Why is it taking so long?
It's still taking me a while to draw up the paperwork related to custody. Just give me a little more time.
I went all the way to the courthouse yesterday. You still haven't finished?
We have to get all things done in order, not to have any problems later.
I told you Evan will live with you, and I won't even see him in the future. So we don't need paperwork.
A verbal agreement has no legal effect, so you need to put it in writing.
What a hassle! Can you think about me other than yourself?
That's my line. All this divorce talk is making my insomnia worse, and the hospital says I need to rest.
I don't care. I'm about to get remarried.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm getting remarried to a rich man.
Sorry?
Have you ever heard of Granwell Foods?
It's a frozen food company, right? You see them on commercials sometimes.
I'm getting remarried to the president, so will you break up with me quickly?
So, you mean you cheated on me?
What?
On the family register. You are not allowed to date while we are married.
You don't know anything.
What do you mean?
If the divorce was for cheating, you could get compensation, but not in this case, right?
But if you're cheating on me during our marriage, I can demand compensation, right?
No way!
What?
If the relationship is actually broken, it's legally safe to have an affair during that time.
Huh?
I met him after I left home.
You mean... You're saying that you met him when your divorce was not decided? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes. At that point, it was difficult to repair a relationship. It's legally impossible to get compensation for cheating.
No kidding.
If you think I'm lying, why don't you ask a lawyer?
I just got off the phone with one.
How did it go?
In this case, it might be tough to get compensation on the grounds of cheating.
I knew it.
It doesn't make sense.
It's all your fault. You pretended a rich man actually with a low income, and you're on a leave of absence due to depression? No wonder I left you.
Okay, I'm getting a divorce as soon as I can. I can't take this anymore.
Just get it over with. It's been a while since we talked last time. Guess where I am?
We got divorced 6 months ago. What do you want now?
No worries, it's just a quick update.
No need for that.
That's cold. I thought I'd share my happiness with you so you'd get better.
It's only going to get worse.
You're exaggerating.
I don't care where you are. Just stay away from me and Evan.
There's no way I can get close to you. I'm in Europe now.
You're not in California?
I moved to Europe right after I remarried because of my husband's job.
So that means it's been about 6 months since you immigrated?
I hear everything is fashionable and my husband makes a lot of money. I'm really happy.
That's great. Can I go now? I'm busy.
You're unemployed, so don't pretend you're busy.
No, I'm not.
I know you're disappointed that I'm happy.
Not at all.
You are kidding.
I mean, are you okay?
What?
You haven't seen the breaking news?
I don't watch TV. It's not in English.
I saw this on TV. Your husband is getting arrested for tax evasion.
What? What's this article?
It just came out a few minutes ago. I don't know the details, but... Where are you?
I'm at home. My husband went to work this morning.
If that's the case, he was at work when the police arrested him.
I don't know anything about tax evasion.
Oh, there's another bulletin.
What is it this time?
Illegal immigration. Your husband. It's a preliminary report that he didn't apply for a work visa.
Work visa? Is it bad if he doesn't have one?
Working abroad without a work visa is not permitted.
You are joking.
Applying for a work visa is a lot of work, so maybe he just faked it. Is your visa okay? If you're on a tourist visa, you'll have to check a lot of things. You might be in the country illegally.
Is a tourist visa also a problem? I don't work here though.
A tourist visa is only good for a short period of time, so if you've been there for 6 months, it's possible you're overdue.
I have no idea. He arranged everything.
The maximum stay for a tourist visa is 180 days. I hope your visa is okay.
If I'm here illegally too, will I be arrested?
If you are there illegally, you'll be deported back to the US. I hear you can be deported and banned from Japan for a few years.
Well, if that's all it takes.
But your husband will be arrested as soon as he gets back.
Why?
Like I said before, your husband is a tax evasion suspect.
He should just pay that when he gets back to Japan, right?
The total amount of tax evasion is $4 million.
Are you serious?
He's been dodging taxes for a long time. He can't just make a quick payment or anything, can he?
I'm getting a headache.
I guess he fled overseas because he didn't want to get caught for tax evasion. He didn't think he'd be caught for illegal immigration. Your husband is pretty stupid too.
What about me?
You'd be blameless if you weren't involved in tax evasion. Your luxury life is over. I'm so sorry.
I don't get it.
You've been punished for the mess you made of me and Evan.
You don't deserve saying such things.
I'm not unemployed anymore, okay?
You got your job back. You still make $60,000 a year, right? Don't be so arrogant with your low income.
I make $800,000 a year.
What?
I'm living a relatively good life now, and Evan and I are happy together.
What's going on? I don't understand how you can make that kind of income in 6 months.
I inherited a part of my dad's property.
I thought your brother was the heir.
He just left the management to my brother. There were actually about 10 buildings under my name.
Huh?
But I wanted to concentrate on my job. I asked my brother to take care of them for me.
What did you do with the rental income?
I gave most of the rent money to my brother for keeping management.
You mean the rest came in?
No, I spent it for nurturing care of my parents.
Oh my!
I thought you aren't a gold digger, so I didn't tell you about it. I was lucky. Take off your mask.
It was the wrong decision. Asking your brother to return the apartment?
I thought it was too much for him to ask me to give it back all after this time. Maybe I was kind of selfish. But when I thought about Evan, I didn't have time to hesitate.
I didn't even imagine what happened to you.
I'm my father's son too. Of course it could happen.
I wouldn't have divorced if it was like this.
Because you only care about money. But I'm glad we're divorced.
It was my fault.
What? You are too late.
For our son, will you become my husband again?
Are you serious?
I'm his mother. I'm sure he'd be happy to live with me too.
I'm sorry. I don't think he remembers much about you.
Oh my god!
I just showed him a picture of you. He said, "Who are you?"
You're kidding!
If he hasn't seen you for 6 months, he'll forget.
Maybe he'll remember once we start living together.
I don't want to live with you.
Living together.
I don't want to live with you, and neither does Evan.
Then I'll take custody. I'll become a single mother and raise my son.
I thought I hadn't heard from you in a while. I thought it's been a while since I got a message from you, but you didn't ask me anything about Evan and instead bragged about how rich you are. You don't deserve being his mother.
I'm his mother! There's nothing strange about claiming custody.
You're under a lot of pressure. And in a lot of trouble, so if you claim custody, you're only going to make him unhappy.
As long as I get child support, I can at least raise my child.
You were interested only in money.
It is legal to request child support as a custodial parent. And besides, you have income from rent, and because you're back to work, you have money coming in, don't you? I'll take care of our kid. You'll pay me $3,000 a month.
I submitted my resignation to my company last month.
You quit? You quit?
I couldn't put myself first to continue my favorite job ignoring Evan. I can't make him sad.
Don't talk to me like I'm making him sad.
You made him sad enough. After our divorce, he cried at night so bad. I went to see a doctor with him. And they diagnosed he was stressed too much.
Oh.
Because of your selfishness, Evan went through a lot of pain. And yet you want to take care of him? No kidding.
Hey, listen.
And even worse, you want me to pay child support because you're going single? I can't give custody to someone like that.
But I'm still his mother. I read on the internet that it's legal to claim custody after the fact. So there should be no problem.
What about you? You were officially relinquished your parental rights at the courthouse.
So what?
If you want to change custody, the court won't approve it unless you have a good reason.
We're going to be tried again?
Of course, yes. We're going through the legal process. You can't change custody just based on your personal claim.
No way!
Plus, your remarried partner was arrested. You're currently unemployed. It's highly unlikely that the court would approve a custody change to a parent who doesn't make a right environment for a child. I think it's pretty unlikely that the court would approve it.
I can't get custody, you mean?
Can you just give up me and Evan? I'm not going to go along with your selfishness.
I'll do my best. I'll be a good mother.
Come on, you're too late.
Please, give me a chance.
You cheated on me for almost 2 years behind my back. You don't deserve a chance.
What? What are you talking about?
You didn't think I knew?
Wait, about what?
You've known your remarried partner for a rather long time, right?
I met him after we separated. The marriage was broken. It shouldn't have been a problem.
2 years before the divorce. You once went out at night saying you needed a break, didn't you? And the relationship started right away, didn't it?
How did you know that?
My lawyer suggested me. He said I should check with the inquiry agency. That's why I'm looking into it.
Shoot!
I was totally devastated when I heard I might not be able to get compensation from you, so the lawyer referred me to the agency.
That sucks!
I was hoping to find some evidence that would give me an advantage. I looked into it, but it was a lot easier than I thought.
How did you find out about my past?
The manager of the bar knew about your history. He testified for me. And all I have, the other evidence of the affair.
So what? We're divorced. It's too late for that.
I'm telling you, I can still demand compensation.
No way! Are you going to do that?
You don't seem to be sorry at all. You should punished.
It's not funny at all. Come on.
We should have had these talks before the divorce, but I found out your affair after my illness got worse.
Is that why you agreed to the divorce right away without saying anything?
I couldn't stand it anymore. That's why you divorced her without asking for compensation.
What?
It was good. Because I got a message from you when my depression is getting better.
I shouldn't have sent a message like this.
That's exactly what I thought. If you'd just stay quiet, I wasn't going to ask you for compensation at all.
Oh my.
Then I'll talk to a lawyer and ask for compensation. You'd better be prepared, okay? Bye. It turned out that Georgia's visa was a tourist visa. Since it was for a period of 90 days or less, she was considered to be illegally staying abroad. She was deported. After returning to US, we immediately demanded compensation and ordered her to make one-time payment done to prevent her from escaping. I told her that I would collect the money through compulsory execution if she failed to pay. The word compulsory may have scared her. She was in panic and asked an acquaintance of her partner to introduce her to a loan company. She agreed to make the payment. What's worse? She discovered that her partner has been in debt. She demanded a divorce, but her partner told her that she could earn a lot of money if she did not get a divorce. And he introduced her a job. She longed for a luxurious life again, so she believed in his words and agreed to his proposal. However, the job he offered her was a sex job, and her salary is taken from her partner, so she has just a small income. What's worse, the loan company from which she borrowed money turned out to be a black market bank. She is now struggling with exorbitant interest payments. In contrast, I live happily with my son. I also enjoy creating games as a hobby. My depression is gradually improved. I never imagined my wife was such a terrible person, even in my dreams. I feel better now that she has been punished.
Hey, babe.
Do not hey babe me. I cannot believe you.
What is wrong now, Willow?
You know very well that next weekend is my birthday. How could you schedule a trip out of town?
It is Katie's sports day. I have to be there for her. I told you about it several weeks ago.
I gave you access to my calendar for a reason. When you are unable to meet with me, you can literally just put it on my calendar as free time so I do not cancel plans for you. I am a very busy woman. My job is demanding. You should know that better than anyone.
Whoa, calm down, babe. You are my boss. I know your schedule is more hectic than mine, but I also have a family that I need to take care of.
I don't get why you have to take care of Katie. She's not your daughter.
She's my wife's sister. She's family.
Oh my god, can you stop? Bria has been dead for 2 years now. Can you stop referring to her as your wife? You know how that makes me feel. You make me look like I'm dating a married man and I am not.
Bria and I are not divorced. She passed away, so I will continue to address her in such a way as a sign of respect.
Wow, you know what? You can have the next weekend and the weekend after free from me since I offend you so much. It is just that you said you love me, but I know how much you love Bria. Do you really want me to compete with someone who is no longer alive?
I apologize. I did not think about how it would affect you. I'm sorry. I cannot miss Katie's sports day, but I promise to make it up to you. I will come back early Sunday morning, okay?
I know exactly what I want.
Coffee every day for a month? I can do that.
You silly man. You know me too well, but now I am thinking of a more immediate situation. I have just gotten home, a late meeting, and my muscles are so tense up.
On my way, ma'am.
Good boy, the door is unlocked.
Hey babe, you look cute today.
Oh, stop. I am not in the mood for compliments today. Had a meeting with the superiors today.
What about?
They want to distribute funding for the project that we have, unless we can somehow come up with a different approach that would prove to it is worth giving so much funding. I hate to do this, but I have a favor to ask.
Anything.
As your boss, not as your girlfriend.
It does not make a difference. Sure, you can have anything you want.
There are files in the storeroom, and in them are analytical reports for the years 2016 to 2019. I need you to go through the trends of those years. Then I have some tasks for you to complete. Let me email them.
Okay, sure.
30 minutes later.
Hey, can I ask Tony to help me? This is a lot of stuff.
I thought you were capable. Tony's busy at the moment.
But babe, this is a lot of work. With the task that you gave me, I will not be out of here anytime soon.
You will have to do it. It is your job. You will get paid overtime. Just because we're together, it doesn't mean that you will not have to pull your weight. If you really want a promotion so much, then I cannot just recommend you just for the sake that you're my boyfriend.
Sure, sorry for asking.
Okay, get back to work. I need those reports at my desk as soon as possible.
But you give me 5 days. Also, you would not let me work last night.
What it sounds like is that you're making excuses.
Okay, let me send them with you.
I don't know if you don't understand English, but what the hell?
Is this about the reports?
No, it is about the fact that you and Layla were clearly flirting right now. What was she doing at your table?
Lila is just my colleague. She made a joke and then we were laughing. Also, I sent in my application for a promotion for the second time. I think the first email got lost.
No, I forwarded both.
Like, you do not have to do me so many favors just because you are also dating me, okay? I want to earn this on my own merit.
I am not. It is something that is out of my control. Keep working hard.
Sure, babe.
Also, just because you distracted me doesn't mean that I forgot about Layla. I do not like her. Limit your contact with her.
Of course.
Where are you? I am outside your house.
I am out with the boys.
Come home now.
I cannot just ditch them.
Well, you have to. I need you. Who matters, some guys or the woman you love?
I'm sorry, babe, but now it's not a good time. And funny that you would say that considering you do not want to make our relationship public.
I told you I have my reasons for it.
I checked the company manual. Don't feed me that crap.
Watch how you speak to me. I'm still your superior.
And here I was thinking that we're talking about our relationship.
You have no idea how many people would jump at the chance to get with me. I am an insanely smart, beautiful woman, better than anyone you have ever had. I will not accept mediocre stuff like this.
Let us talk tomorrow. Go home.
No, I am not going home. Come outside.
What?
I am outside the club. I cannot get in. I bet the place is crawling with roaches. Come and get in my car. I am giving you 10 minutes. If you don't, we're over.
I'm done with this. You're being too clingy. Go home and sleep, Willow.
You don't love me. You're just using me. No one loves me. You do not listen to me. Zach, come home with me right now. You owe me. All those gifts I bought you, those extra lunch breaks, do you really want them to end?
Go home, Willow.
Since you refused to come into the office, I wanted you to know that you did not get the promotion.
I have a fever, as I have clearly stated, and despite my declining health, I have been working all week. Who got the promotion?
Evan.
Evan is not even working in my department. How does it make sense? I have been working here for 5 years. I know I deserve that promotion.
Do not make it my problem. I am dealing with a lot, not that you care.
What's up?
My pet snake is sick.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I have a meeting, but I need to take him to the dentist as well at the same time. I guess I can put my job on the line.
Wait, is his vet the one close to the gas station? I'm going that side soon. Let me take him there.
You really would? I know that you're so scared of snakes.
Yes, anything for you.
Thank you.
Hey man! Hi, who is this? I'm Tony. We have not really spoken before, but I am a junior accounts manager like you. Oh, Tony, I remember you. How are you doing? I don't know how to go about this. Are you dating Willow? No, who told you that? Let me guess. She has a pet snake, loves foot massage, and has a lava lamp on her bedside desk. What are you talking about? And she says that she has no control over who gets the promotion when she is literally not just our boss but working in HR as well. Not only that, but you are also always doing last-minute favors for her, yet she treats you like dirt. She is irrational, moody, and expects you to drop everything just to see her. Listen, I want no part of this. I have already broken up with her. For the millionth time because she's irrational, right? Man, you're freaking me out. Tell me what is going on. How do you know all that stuff about me and her? Look, the relationship had absolutely nothing to do with the office. I genuinely loved her and she loves me. That is what she said to me and Julian as well. We both have been dating her without knowing. She says a lot of things. She's very crafty, that one. What? She has been playing me? My advice is, don't get back to her. Request a transfer if you want. She's crazy. No, this cannot be. We have been dating for the past year as well. She was there for me after my wife's death. She was the first person I felt comfortable dating. I was unsure about dating her in the beginning, but I really like her. I'm sure the loss of your wife was difficult. I'm sorry, but she took advantage of that. Can I tell you something? She was never going to give you that promotion. I know for a fact that you were considered for it, but she tossed your application in the bin twice. I was there when she did it. She said that she felt if you got promoted you would become lazy. Whoa, how could she say that? Why did you date her? Honestly, got out of a long-term relationship. She offered herself and it was just casual fun. But she is so complicated, controlling and possessive. I have been trying to dump her, but she threatens to fire me every time. And Julian is in pretty much the same situation. I don't know what to say. She knows how much Ria's death hurt me. Turns out that she was just using me. I saved her ass months ago when headquarters wanted those reports and she took the credit. I guess that she has been doing this for a long time. I don't know how many junior employees she has done this to, but she has to be stopped. What were you thinking? Meet me at the location that I'm about to send you. Julian is coming with me.
Zach, come to my office immediately.
Why? What is wrong, Willow?
You know exactly what you have done. Do you have any idea how this will ruin me? We could all lose our jobs for this.
No, you will probably lose your job. Because I've already handed in my resignation and it has been accepted.
I need you for tomorrow. How could they approve your resignation?
Because I have been transferred. I'm done working with you.
Give me the login details to your email right now. I need the final revisions right now.
Nope, I already submitted them to headquarters. Since you are the one who has been doing all the work, surely you have copies of your own work.
The company would never let you. I am your boss after all.
Check your emails. What does that sound like? A breaking gloves? Stop. She sounds like a crow. I'm guessing she has read the email that she's suspended for lying about the work that she submits in the sexual harassment. Thank goodness we have the screenshots of her threatening Julian and sending him unsolicited pics so that he could keep his job. I had no idea she could stoop so low. Now it makes sense how all the female colleagues are always complaining about how she mistreats them. I hope that more people will come along. Yes, she is not alright. She is manipulating and controlling. She was purposely keeping you from getting promoted so that you could not have any power and would rely on her for as long as she wanted. And to think that I thought she was a smart woman who was not threatened by me. I only just wanted to be a manager, not her superior.
Zach, how could you do this to me? I loved you.
No, you do not. You love controlling me. I knew it was a bad idea to get involved with my boss. Most people who get involved with their bosses get promoted, not demoted. I deserve that promotion. I have sacrificed a lot for this company and you know it.
Baby, you know that without me, this company will chew you up and spit you out. I was just protecting you.
No, you just did not want me to stop reporting to you.
I was afraid that you were going to leave me.
There it is. But then, since you love me so much, then why were you messing around with someone else at work?
Did Greg say something to you?
Greg as well? I think I'm going to be sick. I need to get tested. What the hell? Oh, I cannot believe I let such a disgusting person like you near me. You have shown me your true colors and I thank you.
Please don't leave me. Please, my darling. I love you. I promise I will change. We can quit his company and start something of our own where we're both partners.
Willow, no means no.
I will buy you a car. No, the car that you have been eyeing. Just help me sort out this mess that I am in and I will make it worth your while.
Again, no.
But my love, I think I'm pregnant.
Next, I cannot have kids.
Oh, whatever. You're turning down a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be with me. Who do you think will love you anyway? Your wife passed away, you do not even have that much money, and you are extremely needy and obsessed. I could have better men than you. You're 35, getting older every day. Who would want you?
Okay.
You're not even handsome, and you do not satisfy me. Greg is so much better.
Okay.
This is why I did not get married and instead focus on my career. Men are useless.
Hey, how is the new office treating you? Pretty good. I have been waiting for this promotion for a long time. So, what was the outcome of the hearing? Julie and I kept our jobs while she was fired. Once they found out that she was having a forced relationship with many other people at work, it was over for her. We got a written warning though. It is better than being fired. Also, I heard something. You did not hear this from me. Spill! She tried to turn everything around and say that we sexually harassed her. What? But I guess no one believed her because she was escorted out of the building by security hours ago. What is wrong with her though? She seems to have some control issues. I noticed as well. Maybe she was a spoiled brat growing up and does not know how to take no for an answer. I wish I could expose her for how she is so other men know to steer clear of her in the future, but I don't want to get sued. Same bro, she needs some serious therapy. Anyone who constantly empties her wine cellar alone needs help. Dude, you know this as well? Yeah, she's weird. Anyway, it has been real, Tony. I have to get back to work. We'll be coming to a brunch in some weeks. We have to hang out. Sure, man.
Willow tried to contact Zach even after she was fired, but Zach ended up getting a restraining order. After getting a promotion at a different branch, Zach continued to advance in his career, but he will never date a colleague again.